Okay, good afternoon, my dear student, and namaste to all my parents. So, my dear student, you know very well that yesterday we discussed about the tropical zone. In tropical zone, there lies the four climate. The first one is that equatorial climate that lies between 0 degree to 5 degree. Yesterday I already recited about its characteristics as well as its features. Okay, and then there lies this tropical grassland. Okay, that also we discussed already. Tropical grassland is also known as the Sudan type of the climate, or you can say savanna climate. Okay, that means that tropical grassland, Sudan type of the climate and savanna climate have the same meaning, that lies in between 5 degree to 20 degree. We discussed already about this topic yesterday. Now today is our topic is that hot desert climate. What? Hot desert climate, and I am going to explain, my dear student, about its features and its characteristics. First of all, one thing, my dear student, you must have to keep in your mind that we must have to know about these characteristics, means Visheshta, okay, or its features. Okay, then we can get this many more concept in the knowledge about this topic, and whatever this question is asked in the examination, we can easily create the answer. Okay, there is no doubt. Yes, so let's today discuss about these characteristics, or you can say the features of this hot desert climate. Okay, yes, the climate that is found or lies between 20 degree to 30 degree. Okay, the climate that lies between 20 degree to 30 degree, that climate is known as this hot desert climate. Okay, especially such types of these climates are found, okay, in this Thar desert. Okay, Thar is the place name, and similarly it found in the Sahara desert, it is found in this Kalahari desert, as well as in this Arabian, as well as this Iranian peninsula. Arabian as well as this Iranian peninsula. Such types of the area is mostly affected by the hot desert climate. Okay, okay, my dear student, yes, and that is found between 20 degree to 30 degree, and rainfall is very scanty. Rainfall is very scanty means that rainfall is very less. Scanty means charra for a minute. Charra, okay, in Nepali. The rainfall is not so enough so that there is found a kind of vegetation like this cactus. Okay, and cactus have this long root to absorb to survive. Okay, in that climate they have this long root. With the help of that long root, okay, they collect or absorb this underground water, and they survive in that climate. Not only this, there is very scorching sun there. Okay, very hot during the daytime, and its temperature is about, okay, in average is 49 degrees Celsius. Look, 49 degrees Celsius means too much scorching sun there. To survive in this climate is very difficult. Okay, and its temperature during the night time, according to this, varies from place to place about 10 degree Celsius to 0 degree Celsius. Okay, during the daytime you must have to consider, my dear student, its temperature is 49 degrees Celsius during the daytime. Look how much hot we can imagine. Okay, and during this night time, okay, 10 degree to 0 degree temperature. This is the climate that is found. This is the weather phenomena that is found, okay, in this hot desert climate. Okay, of course, yes. And now listen to me here. Mostly, okay, the stream, or you can say the source of water, whatever it is found in this hot desert climate, that is known as this oasis. Okay, what do you mean by oasis? Like this also the questions are mentioned in this textbook, or you can say in this 10 set as well as in this 30 days practice. You can see there, you will find this question, what is oasis? Okay, the stream or the source of water especially that is found, okay, in this hot desert. Okay, that is source of water area is known as the oasis, where people used to grow this date palm. Date palm means khajur. Okay, Okay, such types of these vegetations are found on the periphery, means area, periphery means area, Okay, that vegetation is known as this date palm. Okay, yes. And now listen to me here. Due to the yes too much hot, yes, the yes birds used to make this nest. Nest means yes good. Okay, on the stem of this vegetation to get this moisture. Okay, because in the daytime there is scorching sun, and one special kind of this animal it is found there is this desert fox. Okay, desert fox. Actually, desert fox is small in size, but ear, okay, is very broad and the large. Okay, so that during the daytime it cover its yes backbone portion of the body with that ear to yes save or yes preserve from this heat. Okay, and also there is found one yes special kinds of these creatures that is known as this kangaroo rat. Okay, it looks like a kangaroo, but it is very small. Rat means very small. So that desert fox used to yes eat this, that is kangaroo rats as a source of yes food. Okay, and kangaroo rats used to eat the yes roots of this various yes plants and used to live inside the hole during the yes daytime, but at the night time it comes out. Okay, so that on that time yes desert fox hunt the yes creatures like what this kangaroo rats. Such types of the yes life circle that has been yes found in the hot desert climate. And one thing is that the most significant yes important animal that is found in this yes climate is camel. Camel are also known as the sheep of the desert. Okay, so that question may be asked you that yes why camels are known as the sheep of the desert like this. Okay, the question may be asked you that. Then now listen to me here. Actually, camel have the yes broad and the flat feet. Okay, they have the broad and this flat feet. Due to the broadness as well as the flat, they can easily yes walk. They can do this catwalk on the loose sand. Okay, and they can easily yes travel from one place to another place without any difficulties. Look, this is the features that has been yes created by this God, or you can say this nature to these camels. So that camel is known as the sheep of this desert. Okay, they have the broad as well as the yes flat feet. Okay, so that they can easily yes walk from one place to another place. They can easily do this catwalk from one place to another place in this sandy yes land. Look, they never feel any yes difficulties there. I am talking right now why the camels are known as the sheep of the desert. Okay, my dear student, of course yes. The question may be asked you like this: why camels are known as the sheep of the desert? Then you must have to give the suitable reasons in the examination for the answer. So for that you must have to understand like this why they are known as the sheep of the desert. Then yes, now listen to me here. Once again, they have the broad and this flat feet. They can easily yes travel from one place to another place. They can easily do this catwalk on this sandy land, and they never feel these difficulties to carry the goods from one place to another place. This is the reasons that camels are known as the sheep of the desert. First reason. And second one is that they have the long as well as the thick eyelashes and these eyebrows. Okay, they have the thick long yes eyebrows, so that during the daytime, okay my dear student, storm used to yes blow there with the mix of these sands. Okay, during the daytime, that is also these features of this hot desert climate. The very strong storm used to blow in this yes climate, so that they have this long eyelashes, thick eyebrows, yes, that covered to protect this their yes eyes, so that the sand is not allowed to enter inside their yes eyes. Okay, and they can easily yes see. Okay, while they are walking ahead. Okay, this is also the reasons that they never feel difficulties even there is this strong storm that is used to blow during this daytime, because they have long and the thick eyelashes as well as the eyebrows. This is also the yes what the special features that has been yes found in these camels, so that camels are known as the sheep of the desert. And one thing is found there in the body of this camel, that is known as the hump. Okay, the source of water is only found just right now I recited, my dear student, in this Oshish area. The stream or the source of water that is found in the hot desert area, that area is known as the Oasis. The Oasis area is suitable for the agriculture, for the production of this maize or this agriculture, or you can say other agricultural activities. Okay, but each and every corner there is not availability of this source of water. So that, now listen to me here, those people who rear these camels, they used to feed the water on the source of a Oasis area, so that they can, yes, according to their age, according to their size, okay, camel size, their age, they store this water in this hump, okay, a kind of skin pouch that is found in internal body of this canal, so that they can store the required amount of this water, and they can easily travel from one place to another place, and at the time of need of this water, they supply this water internally. Such types of the features has been found in the camels. That is this gift God to the camels. Okay, that is the gift of the God to the camels. Such types of the features are found on the body of the camels, so that this also added the plus point to recognize, yes, the camel are known as the sheep of this desert. Okay, not only this, in the skin of this camel, okay, most significant thing that is made to these camels, okay, by this nature, that there is no fat. Yes, there is no fat on the skin of this camel, so that camel never feel the hot. They can easily adjust in this climate, so that climate is known as the sheep of the desert. And now listen to me here. Camels are reared there for the purpose of meat, for the purpose of bone, for the purpose of what? Skin, for the purpose of transportation. Due to such types of the features which are found on these camels, so that they are popularly known as the sheep of the desert. Okay, my dear student, like this you must have to create the answer in the examination. If the question is asked, why sheep are known as the why camels are known as the sheep of this desert? Okay, because they have this broad flat feet, they can easily travel on this loose sand, they have the long and the thick eyelashes and this eyebrows, so that it is not enter this or the sand during this daytime while they is traveling from one place to another place. Similarly, on this skin of this camel there is no found this fat, so that camel never feel this hot, so that they can easily adjust in that climate. And similarly, camels are used, okay, for the purpose of transportation, for the purpose of meat, for the purpose of bone, for the purpose of skin, so that, okay, camel are known as the sheep of this desert. Okay, now the last on this tropical zone, there lies this tropical monsoon climate. It means it is our climate that is found between 5 degree to 30 degree, and mostly it is found on the okay, Nepal. Okay, it is found in India, Bangladesh, okay, Pakistan, Vietnam, Philippines, okay, Venezuela, okay, Sri Lanka, and East China. Okay, that is known as this tropical monsoon climate. It is found between 5 to 30 degree north and south both hemisphere. That climate is known as tropical monsoon climate. It is our climate. It is found in Nepal, it is found in India, it is found in Pakistan, it is found in Bhutan also, Sri Lanka, Vietnam, okay, Philippines to eastern part of China also, as well as in this Venezuela. Venezuela lies in this South America. Okay, these are the areas especially affected by this climate that is known as tropical monsoon climate, that is found between 5 to 30 degree north and south both hemisphere. Okay, my dear student, and now listen to me here. It consists about the 2 season. In equatorial climate there is no season is change, but in tropical monsoon difference may be asked to you in examination. You must have to consider that point. Okay, my dear student, yes. And there is the summer as well as this winter climate. Actually here is found vegetation, it is found in this climate are known as the deciduous forest, or you can say deciduous vegetation. Okay, like this oak. Okay, similarly yes, maple. You have to search now in this net or in this Google what kinds of the trees are these. That is your responsibility, my dear student. You must have to develop your caliber. Don't depend everything on this teacher and the lecture. Okay. So deciduous forest mostly found in this tropical monsoon climate, and the vegetations like this oak, maple, beech, okay, and this willow, okay, ash, and poplar, and as well as this aspen, etc. are the vegetation that is found mostly in this tropical monsoon climate. And how the rainfall is occur in a tropical monsoon climate, I would like to make the figure to make you more understand and more yes clear about this mountain rainfall, as well as it is also known as this relief rainfall. Okay, so watch me, my dear student. Okay, how rainfall especially occur in the tropical monsoon. Okay, tropical monsoon lies in the 5 to 30, mostly found in the Nepal, India, Bangladesh, Philippines, Venezuela, yes or no, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, eastern part of China, and this it consists about this two season, that is summer season and the winter season. And how the yes rainfall is occur here, and deciduous forest like the oak, maple, okay, beech, willow, ash, as well as this poplar and aspens vegetations are found in this climate. Now how the rainfall is occur? Okay, the Manang and Mustang, many times the question is asked, why Manang and Mustang of Nepal geographically remain the dry. Okay, that concept I would like to make you clear now by making what? The figure, my dear student. Okay, Nepal is the landlocked, not touched by the sea and ocean, and Nepal is also known as populated buffer nation. Buffer nation means that nation which lies between the two powerful nation, big nation, that is Nepal lies between the China and India. So Nepal is a buffer nation. Okay, suppose this is this mountain. Okay, my dear student, watch me clearly. How the rainfall is occur in this tropical monsoon climate. Why Manang and Mustang remain dry? What's the reason behind it? That I would like to just make you clear with this figure, my dear student. Okay, so this is sea. Okay, this is cloud. Okay, these are the supposed birds. Okay, okay, we are in geography, so we have to yes make this figure also to understand, my dear student, how the rainfall is occur. Okay, now listen me and watch me very carefully, my dear student. Okay, actually in tropical monsoon climate, those nations which lies in this monsoon, they depend upon the monsoon to get the what monsoon rain. So Nepal is the landlocked, not touched by the sea and ocean. Okay, when the rain bearing wind, okay, that is used to blow from the sea and ocean towards the land mass. Okay, when listen me my concept. Okay, first of all, listening is most important in social study rather than the words in this whiteboard or this blackboard. Listening is very important to clear about this concept, then only you will understand about the matters of social study. That is my request to my students. Okay, so when the rain bearing wind used to blow from sea and oceans towards the land mass, yes or no, then it goes on the slope of this mountain. It goes on the slope of the mountain. But when the rain bearing wind, पानी पार्न सक्ने क्षमता भएको हावा जब सिरो ओशियनबाट ल्यान्ड मासतिर बग्छ, means that when the rain bearing wind used to blow from sea and ocean towards the landmass, it goes to the slope of this mountain. It goes where? In the slope of the mountain. This is the slope of this mountain. Okay, my dear student. When this rain bearing wind reach at the summit भनेको the top of this mountain, okay, or the hills, then that rain bearing wind is blocked by the summit and it change the direction. It does not allow to go opposite side, and it compelled, this rain bearing wind compelled to change the direction, and it goes where? Upside. It goes in this upside. The rain bearing wind, when it is blow from sea and ocean towards this landmass, it goes on the slope of this mountain. When this rain bearing wind reach at the summit, okay, when it reach at the summit of this mountain, it compelled to change the direction, and it goes where? In this up, in this sky. It goes in the sky. That rain bearing wind does not allow to go the opposite side of this mountain, because it is blocked by the summit, and it changes the direction and goes up, and it forms this cloud there. It forms what? Cloud. After some time, the condensation take place. Condensation take place means that it became the weighty and the cold. It goes up and form this cloud. After some time, the condensation take place. Condensation take place means it becomes weighty and this cold, chisho. After some time, listen me my dear student, after some time the rainfall is occur in that area. Rainfall is occur in that area or in that slope of the mountain from where the rain bearing wind has been gone earlier. जुन बाटोबाट पानी पार्न सक्ने क्षमता भएको हावा जुन बाटोबाट गएको थियो त्यही एरियामा के हुन्छ? पानी पर्छ. But in opposite side there is no rainfall. Yes, if there is rainfall, very less, very scanty only. Once again my dear student, this is known as this mountain rainfall. This is also known as the relief rainfall. In this way the rainfall is mostly occur in this Nepal, okay, because Nepal lies in the tropical monsoon climate. Nepal depend upon the monsoon, okay, for this agriculture. Is it or not? Of course yes. So now listen to me here. When the rain bearing wind that is used to blow from sea and oceans towards the landmass, and slowly and gradually it used to go in the slope of this mountain. When the rain bearing wind reach at the top of the mountain, or we can say summit of this mountain, then that rain bearing wind is blocked by the summit, and that rain bearing wind compelled to change their direction, and it goes what? Up. The rain bearing wind is not allowed to come this side because it is blocked by the summit. शिखरको चुचुरोले त्यसलाई के गर्दिन्छ? ब्लक गर्दिन्छ, यता आउन दिदैन, and it change the direction and goes what? Up, and form what? Cloud. After some time the condensation take place. The condensation take place and rainfall is occur in that area from where? Yes, from where the rain bearing wind has been gone earlier. जुन बाटोबाट पानी पार्न सक्ने क्षमता भएको हावा गएको थियो पहिला त्यही एरियामा मात्रै पानी पर्छ. Like this you have to understand. The rainfall is occur in that area from where the rain bearing wind has been gone earlier. Okay. And just opposite of this mountain, it is known as the leeward side. Okay, my dear student. Leeward side. Opposite side of this mountain is known as this leeward side, where Manang and Mustang is lies, my dear student. Okay, yes. Manang and Mustang. So that leeward side there lies this Manang and Mustang. It is also known as Bhot Valley, my dear student. Okay. It is not. It is also known as what? Bhot Valley. It is not F. It is T. So now listen to me here once again. When the rain bearing wind that is used to blow from sea and ocean towards the land mass. It goes on the slope of the mountain. When it reach on the summit of this mountain, okay, that rain bearing wind has been blocked by this mountain, and that rain bearing wind change the direction and goes up and form what? The cloud. After some time the condensation take place, my dear student. Condensation means that chisincha, and after some times the rainfall is occur in that area. Rainfall is occur in that area, in that slope from where the rain bearing wind has been gone earlier, and in opposite side there is no rainfall. Yes, if there is rainfall, but it is very scanty, very less. So that opposite side of the mountain is known as the leeward side. It is also known as the Vod Valley. Our Manang and Mustang, just like Himal Pariko Jilla Bhanincha, okay, my dear student, it lies in this leeward side, so that Manang and Mustang remain dry. Okay, I hope, my dear student, you are yes understanding my concept, and thank you for watching me. Okay, and okay, my dear student, this much for today. Okay, I will present on the same time on this next day. Okay, stay at the home, labor hard and develop your caliber. Okay, my dear student, and thank you very much. Thank you.